So the slip stitch can be either through both loops or just one. So I'll just do the one only. So I'll do the back loop and I'll do the back loop. So instead of just single crocheting, you can just slip, pull right all the way through. So then you go the back loop of this one and then the back loop of this one. So what is the difference between this one and the flat stitch join? The flat stitch join is done so that the strand from the yarn ball is behind the work. The slip stitching is done with the strand in front of the work. Welcome to my channel, and I'm here to inspire you, give you crochet advice, and help you along with your next project. If you enjoyed this pattern, please give me a thumbs up or even comment so I can gauge your interest. It helps me to know what to film next. Let me just pull that yarn tail out of the way. And what this will do is that it will help sink down the yarn into the project itself. So if I was to choose the methods, I would think about doing the slip stitching. The only problem with the slip stitching and the flat stitch joining that we have another tutorial for is that there's not a lot of flexibility when it comes to this kind of stitch. So the single crochet that we showed you is that it will literally have a great stretch to it and it will probably match the rest of your blanket. So when you're doing this particular concept, you can see that it looks really awesome. So you will notice that because we did the slip stitching, you see a different line on this side, but if you're using the same color that's matching in these motifs, it'll look actually decent and will look really awesome. So maybe both of your motifs had the same exterior color. You can do something like this and it actually is really advantageous. So the slip stitching creates this extra piece that you see right there where the single crochet wouldn't, and that's just something that you have to consider. But you'll notice that this stitch is nice and flat now. It no longer has that windowsill ridge. So there's the three options that you would have for either doing single crochet in the front and both loops, in the back loops, or then you can also do slip stitching in the loops and the back loops like this. It's neat. So have a good day, and we hope to see you again real soon.